I'd just like to show you something I got down from the preppers meet. A total bargain. I've always wanted a little axe. Now, this guy was selling all sorts, and it got to the last day and things were getting cheaper and cheaper and cheaper, and buy one get one free. I got this for 50p. Yes, 50p guys. It pays to wait or not. He had several axes, but this one, I always pick them up and feel them. You know, like a knife, you know it feels right, and this just feels right. It wants to chop. It's just got that, and there's not much damage to it. The head, I could end up replacing the handle, but I don't want to. I really like this handle, and at some point somebody's put a square nail through it, an old square nail, and it was protruding quite a ways down here. Oh, I'll use that. Yeah, the nail were coming right down here. I managed to get an angle, a little Dremel grinder in there, cut it off. So I still might have to pop that out, I think. Cut it to size and put it back in. Now, there's several ways of doing it. I could replace the handle completely, which I don't want to do. It's lovely. I love the shape of it, and it gives the axe character, I think, and the feel of it, and it just wants to chop sticks. That's great. I believe it's a hewing hatchet, slightly off centre. It's hard to do this. As you can see, it's slightly off centre, and it's a hewing one. It's eagle edge. Now, we're absolutely covered in rust. I don't know if you guys are going to make it out, but I give it a light oil and got some wire wool on it, and it's eagle edge. It's a 311BN number, don't know, it's totally one. Well, I were down there, Dave the Outlaw, gave it a little sharpen, came straight up, and it's not too bad. It's not too bad. It needs a bit of work, but just the initial 5 minutes what Dave put on it, it's yeah, it'll chop sticks as it is, but it needs a bit more work. But I ain't gonna go too mad on this because I like the patina. I just love it. It's a vintage bloody hatchet. It's seen some things, this, hasn't it? And it still wants to chop. Oh yeah. So I'm indoors, so you've seen how it's chopped a few little sticks, but obviously you're going to get bounce and stuff, but it does it, doesn't it? But, so, a little bit more work on the blade itself, a bit more sharpening, get rid of the nail, the handle, I'm going to put linseed oil on it, I think, give it a really good wipe down, and I'm going to put a few coats of linseed oil on it. It's lovely. I just hope I don't have to replace it. I'll get away with it, I think, like a few have said, if I dip the head, as it is, once I've sorted the nail out, into like a, I don't know, an empty butter container or something full of oil, old engine oil or something, and the handle will swell back into place. You know, it'll push it out, sort of thing, with swelling from the oil. So hopefully that will happen. But for 50p, a vintage axe that still does its job, British made. I think Eagle Edge were based sort of, what were it, Wolverhampton, were it? Correct me if I'm wrong. Wolverhampton, South Staffordshire, Midlands, that area. I don't know if they're still in business, Eagle Edge, but there you go, quality. And it's just got the right weight and feel, you know, like a knife, you know it's right, and I knew this were right when I picked it up. And the only off-putting thing with a nail, but that's sortable. Love it. Right, so it was just a quick one. You might see it out and about with me in future videos. Thanks for looking, guys. Be good, be safe. Cheers.